Hey you. So look, we road tripping this morning, and I hope you had a grand weekend. My weekend was fantastic. Thanks for asking. So we're here on Monday morning, outside as the sun is about to start rising, and I wanted to share a thought that crossed my mind this weekend that was prompted by a question. And I love good questions about life, right? That makes you really think and think about ways to maneuver it. So the question was, how did I attract this in my life? It could be a situation that reminds you of a traumatic past experience, right? It's something that you are loyal to, you know what I mean? But it's like, but why do I have to deal with this situation? So it made me sit and think, when we're talking about energy and energy healing and attraction and all that good stuff or whatever, right? My response at that time was, one, we attract where we are energetically vibing on at the same time. We also attract what needs to be healed, right? We attract lessons that make us really assess where we are in life and make the decision to do something different, right? So the thought now is, what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing, expecting different results. But in energy healing and an attraction, it is keeping the same energy and expecting something else to come our way. You know what I mean? And it's hard. And I'm going to tell you why it's hard. Because I'm realistic when it comes down to the healing process. Some of us who have experienced some things in our past, right? And because of titles, you heard me talk about titles and entitlements. You know what I mean? We sat in a thing for so long and we've adapted and we said, this is what love is. This is what the expectation of this thing looks like. So I'm expecting to feel a certain way. I'm expecting to not have enough power to see something different. And the sad part of that is when we don't believe that there's a possibility of something being different, and we've never experienced a feeling that is different. We have a desire, we have a yearning because we saw it on the movies and blah, blah, blah. But if we have never personally experienced that because no one showed us how to, it's difficult for you to move in a different way, right? So here's a fix or a solution to look at. And it's not going to be a quick one, but it's going to be something that you're going to have to work at. Whenever you feel yourself in a situation like, why did I attract that? Why is this coming up? Why do I have to be stuck in here? Number one, trust that you don't have to be stuck anywhere, right? Two, also trust that these things are presenting a lesson to who you are. And I like to say test sometimes. Test your ability to see something different. Test your ability to believe something is different and there's something different that it could be offered to you if you believe the door is open for you to be out there and experience these things. We have been so traumatized in a certain, in a certain box for so long. And this box can be relationships, it could be jobs, it could be, friendships, it could be children, it could be, whatever in life, you know what I'm saying? We have these boxes. And if we have experienced a traumatic experience in these certain containers and boxes, it's hard for us to see something different. So when you're out there telling people, just talk different, just be different, just put it on your mind, it's not that easy because they have been shocked and traumatized in an inescapable situation that they can't see it. But the door is open. So how do we show you that door is open? I could talk about it all day, but you have to believe. You have to believe, right? So let's look at, okay, how can we apply this? Whatever situation you are struggling with, whatever let's say situation again, you're sitting in and you're asking, how did I attract this? I want you to get a pen, pencil, or paper, a pen or pencil and paper, and I want you to write down, what do I want this to look like for me, right? Write it down. So I say relationship because a lot of people always talk about relationships. I want a companion, I want this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so example, what is your ideal relationship? Let's write that down, right? And then on a separate piece of paper, you're going to write down that relationship as if you are in it. Experience it. What does it feel like? What does it look like? You know what I'm saying? Use prompts, use movies, whatever can conjure up a thought of what would this feel like. It really embody this. Really embody it. Okay? And then you put it to the side. But you remember these feelings, right? Then you think, I deserve this. Because you can see it, you can feel it. I deserve it. I deserve it. A lot of our problems is just stuck in our head. I really deserve this. I see the reality of it, but I really deserve this. And once you start believing and trusting that you deserve that, never expect anything less than that. Which means any situation that is coming towards you that contradicts what you had stated on that paper that you have felt, you said this was my love, this is the experience of this love, anything that contradicts that, set them boundaries and not even engage in that anymore. And if you have a hard time, with something big or whatever, start out with little things and small, little small things like food or a car ride, something, you know what I mean? Take it day by day. Day by day. Yeah. There's more to that I would love to share. This is why I have started the monthly membership program, so we can really begin to work for the life that we desire, as opposed to working hard in a life that hurts. So I want you to enjoy this morning. Look, the sun is coming up. I wish y'all could see this. The sun is coming up. Good morning. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love. AaminahSai.